Rest is very, very powerful. We live in a country where, because of the economy, we are required to hustle and bustle just to make both ends meet, just to feed, just to achieve the necessities of life. But then, it still don't despise the fact that rest is paramount. In Genesis, after God created everything, He rested. What does this signify? That rest is a necessity. For the fact that you are a human being, for the fact that you are breathing, for the fact that you are living, you need rest. Now, most times we think that resting is a waste of time. If you know that rest is even more important than whatever you are doing, you will do better. It's only those who are alive that will enjoy the life, right? And you don't really have the health to enjoy the wealth. It's of no use, right? So it's better off to take your health seriously. If God, in His infinite wisdom and goodness, could just set a day aside and rested, the Bible told us that He rested on the seventh day. If He should, as being God that He is, He still rested, who are you now, you human being, flesh and blood, that you won't rest? I know why I'm saying this. If you go to hospital now, you see cases of hypertension, cholesterol, ulcer, and the rest. I can go on and on and on. The list is endless. We have so many sicknesses that rises just because of no rest. Some of us don't sleep at all. Some of us don't just sleep. You work 24 hours, 247 every year, and you think you're doing yourself good. It's a very poor habit. It's a very bad habit. If you are doing it, please stop it. Maximize rest. When I mean maximize, I mean maximize rest. Take it as something important. That in everything or in anything, no matter how busy you are, no matter how tight your schedule is, you will find time to rest. Find time to give yourself some sleep. Is necessary. We are told that as an adult, you require 7 to 8 hours of sleep daily. But some of us don't even sleep up to 2 hours, 3 hours. I know what I'm saying. Some people just say, oh, it's because of my career, it's because of my business, it doesn't require me to sleep. Who said that? Every other thing can wait, because if you lose your life, you will definitely see that thing that you've been, the world will go on. So why not just preserve your health first? That is why we always pray long life in good health together, right? Yes, that is because long life without good health is the worst thing that can happen to you. Is the worst thing that can happen to you as a human being. So preserve yourself. As you are living a purposeful life, your health is paramount. And one of the things that you need to do to keep your body and soul together is resting. I'm just here to motivate you. I'm just here to encourage you today to take your health seriously. Sleep, rest. It's just like you starting up a generator, and for 24 hours the generator did not stop. Believe you me, within a week is even more, just a matter of days, you will see that generator break down. That is how your body works. So if you think that you are El Shaddai, you shall die. The way we are wired that we have to rejuvenate every day. That is even why we have day and night. Could expect you to sleep at night, work in the day, and then have some rest at night. Sometimes they say sleep is for the weak. Let me just believe that is just a joke, because definitely sleep is for the wise people. It's not for the weak. For the fact that you count yourself as most hardworking or most, will I say, hustler, and you are depriving yourself some sleep or some rest, you are the most foolish person on earth. Because definitely, if you know what sleep does to your body, you won't deprive yourself of that. Rest is important. There is one story I heard recently. They said the man was just he's a drink supplier, and you guys know how drink business, like some business can actually, can be draining. Some business that are quite stressful. And I just heard that the man was just working. I think he was going to supply to a customer or so, and then he slumped and died. Why? Stress. The cases we now have in the hospital is just stress related. Why? If you die of stress, what will you tell your creator? It's good you do better. If you inculcate rest in your daily to daily activities as you are planning your to-do list, always plan to have some rest, inclusive. That's once it's 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the night, you are sleeping, nothing else. Some people will be sleeping and answering calls in between. That one is not rest though. You're not having a proper rest. You need to give yourself some proper rest. Some of us, we are on the high side. Why? Because we don't rest. Poor rest causes obesity. For the ladies, it causes hormonal imbalance. So why will you use because of strong head? You think sleep is for the weak, and now you are causing your body more harm than good. Stop that ill practice. It's not good. I'm telling you this to tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your friends, even tell your enemies that sleep is necessary. Sleep is important. Rest is necessary. Rest is important. Now let me tell you the benefit of sleep or resting. It rejuvenates you. It makes you look good. Remember, if you are working, your body is your body that is working. So you are overloading your body. It's only when you give it rest that it can rejuvenate and then work efficiently. If you rest, you think better. Some of us think it's just by struggling and bustling by the day that gives us. Sometimes it's even those people that sit back to now rest, think, meditate, plan. They are the ones that even get it right, because once you rest, you give your body some rest, you think better, you'll be more focused. I can remember in my uni days, I don't joke with my sleep. Now what I do that helped me, I always read after class. I make sure I attend every lecture, and after class I always read what I've jotted, what I've been taught, right? So during exam times, all I have to do is just to summarize, is just to rehearse. Just because I don't just want to wake up throughout the night and then enter an exam hall tomorrow morning to write. No, I've tried it once and it didn't work out for me. That day was hell. I didn't concentrate at all. I'll be seeing is. I can't even spell is. Just because my brain isn't functioning properly at that point. I was lacking focus. I was lacking concentration. I am reading and I can't even comprehend, not to talk of letting it stick in my memory, in my brain. Immediately I learned it, what did I do? What did I start doing? I read ahead of time, and then closer to the exam period, what I normally do is that I make sure I sleep very well. I make sure I eat very well. I don't write exam in an empty stomach. I won't concentrate. So I sleep very well, I eat very well, and I enter the exam hall with that calmness, and then I write. Even the ones you don't know, because you flipped your books, because you were in the class or anyhow and now, you can be able to think and write something instead of leaving that question blank. So there are so many benefits of sleeping. If you want to achieve a good and healthy skin, if you want to glow, then prioritize sleeping. If you want your hormones to balance, one of the things you should do is to prioritize sleeping. Rest. Prioritize rest. If you see yourself adding weight even when you're not eating much, then prioritize rest. Because some people, stress causes them to add weight. I'm telling you, you see the reason why you should rest always, right? I think your word is enough for the wise. I believe you can do better. So please, do better. See you in my next one. Bye.